Oi, lads. I'm re-inspired and determined to continue with our deck. Couple of new cards I would like to try. I'd like to try a Sai and a Blinkmoth Nexus. And to be honest, I'm not actually sure I want to try Sai. It's kinda bad, right? Yeah, he sucks. What am I doing? He sucks. Let's get a Blinkmoth Nexus in there though. So I've got second Casket main. I've got a Blinkmoth Nexus. Main deck. Sideboard. I brought the cage back because I'm done with losing to CROKEYZ, and we've got a Shadowspear. But most importantly, I've upgraded the art on all of our cards now. So now we have a good art thought monitor. Alright, let's continue winning the games. I'm absolutely convinced that this deck is the nuts. Just have to get it just right, you know? It's time to find out if having 2 dead Glass Caskets will make us lose against Gandalf. Actually, I'm not sure it will. Do you cast spells if you sacrifice things with Fiddlebender? No, it's technically not a cast. What is this, dude? Arcanist with no Luris? What? Being able to have a counter spell up here is just so insane, man. So insane. Emry draw's not bad. Yeah, you can maybe side out the Esper Sentinels against Merfolk, but you do need to get on the board somehow, you know? Like, if we take out Esper Sentinel, we don't play a creature until turn 2, huh? Can be a bit slow. But we can try taking the Sentinels out, see what's up. Do 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 do. Let's get our hole. Get the holes going. Okay, well, I mean, they can't really escape CROKEYZ, right? If they escape CROKEYZ, I'm just gonna like remove it with Fiddlebender, so that's pretty cool. Claim on a Stitcher supplier, and we get to draw. Wait, they're playing Phoenix? They've put Rakdos, Arcanist, and Phoenix in the same deck. What?
This is great banter. It really is.
Good games. Okay, I mean, Cage, Lantern, Gust, Casket. Second Shadowspear? Spellbomb is not bad against Phoenix, to be honest, but... we don't care that much, though. Second Shadowspear also probably not really worth it. Once you're a Mythic, you can do whatever the fuck you want, no? Would you like to hear some home truths, my friend? You can do whatever the fuck you want, whether you're Mythic or otherwise, man. I know you think you have to, like, go on MTGA zone, filter by most popular decks and click the top one and just spam games of that until you're Mythic, but you don't really, because I promise you, nobody in your life cares whether you're Mythic or not. You've got nobody to impress. In fact, I can almost guarantee that pretty much everyone in your life would rather you just didn't play this game instead of getting to Mythic, you know? They think you're wasting your life away on the computer. They don't care. I don't care, nobody else in chat cares. We all love Magic, but nobody in our lives outside of Twitch.tv gives a shit. Gusties, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess you've got to use it, right? Why is it in the deck if you're not using it on a Dreadhorde Arcanist? Arcanist and Phoenix don't work together too well. Alright, chat. You know what the best card in our deck is here? Mox Amber. Never mind. Hey, you never know, guys. Maybe we'll get to untap with our Emry. We got to untap with our Emry? Okay, we win then. Cool. I'm not the only person with a 2-mana win the game creature, my friend. Hee hee hee, you have met your match. Who cares? Rip. I'm just saying that, like, your Magic the Gathering arena rank does not define you guys, okay? Listen, if you're stuck in Diamond, that doesn't mean you're a bad person, okay? You're a great person. You're just a little bit dumb, but that's okay. Creature matchup, baby. Alright, we're getting what we asked for, guys. We're getting what we asked for. Is it sensible to just not remove a Steel Leaf champion? Seems kind of dumb, really. Let's just kill the thing, man. It like really upsets me every time I attack with Oswald Fiddlebender, because I just want to get some sick value from him, but hey, it's alright. Excuse me. Alright, creature, 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 go. Smith. Hole. Hole. Pathway. Crypt. Hole. Please run out of creatures, opponent, if you don't mind. Staff. Dude, what the hell is that? What the hell was that? That was a stop. Surely opponent would not be playing Snakeskin Veil in Historic, right? Not in my Historic. Certainly not in my Historic. Is there a 1-mana fight spell? Mammoth doesn't die to Hole? Okay. To be honest, I knew that. I knew that. So why I ignored the knowledge that my brain had, I'll never know. Why would I ignore my own knowledge? Fiddlebender is absolutely sick, man. Absolutely freaking sick. Coco gamer? Coco? Don't mind me. I mean, just tutored 5 removal spells from my deck. It's pretty good. More removal. Casket. Cage. Every single deck that we've played against so far today has been a frickin' cage deck. Okay, Gust is obviously good against mono green. Went to 3 Mox. Yeah, I've got three Mox and 2 Casket main now. Esper Sentinel versus mono green, huh? Seems whatever. Mox, Hole, Cage, Spear, Spike. I think the counter spells should be okay against green. But maybe 4's a lot. I guess we'll keep the Spike over the 3rd Rebuke. Spellbomb? Nah, I don't like using Spellbomb against decks like this, man. Spellbomb is for like Hullbreaker Horror decks and creativity decks, you know? Is Fiddlebender unironically the hero creature with an activated ability good enough to not need an ETB? Yeah, I mean, that's how good the creatures have to be, right? Like, you need... It's insane. Your no ETB creatures have to be like Fiddlebender, Emry, Arcanist. It's a very short list. And they're all like cheap and game winning. I mean, keep. Gotta have a better chance to win with this hand than a multi-5. Don't get me wrong, I think our chances of winning with this hand are slightly low, but not 0. Maybe we can survive 5 turns on the draw against Llanowar Elf Mono Green. Okay. I mean, I was supposed to, like, draw some sort of card to slow them down a little bit. Like a casket, for example. Okay, cool. How about another casket, mate? Or, you know what, I'm not going to be greedy. I don't need a casket. How about, like, a blocker? How about a chumper? Okay, we're 1 turn too slow. Imagine this was just a Wrath. fucking Cleansing Nova, man. Dude, honestly. Is the thing that's stopping our deck being good the fact that 9 lives exist? Can I just pretend that 9 lives doesn't exist? Maybe you can just pretend. Did you face 9 lives in this deck? The 9 lives was my first match, my first game of best of 1 on my phone the night before I played this deck on stream when I was building the deck on my phone. It was my first game and I've just been like terrified of the deck ever since. I haven't played against it. I've played like 50 matches since then. I haven't played against it once. But I've just been absolutely terrified of the deck ever, like, since the first game. To the point that I've got a Cleansing Nova in my artifact deck. And I don't even play against it. I don't even play against the card. End step Coco? Is opponent about to let me bring a cage out? Okay. Opponent, please, just chill, man. Don't Coco yet. Don't Coco yet. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Fucker! Motherfucker, man. And my Smith bricked. Okay, that's cool. That's really fun. It's really, really fun. I'm very happy about this. So, like, honestly, it's exactly what I wanted to happen. It's really sick, man. Really, really sick. Really cool. Really, really cool. I'm happy. Delighted. Poggers. To be honest, it's actually okay, I think. Ow. Emry! One mana to fly or draw 2 is decent. Okay, chat. Where's Jegantha? I brought in Cleansing Nova, right? We could actually sack one of our Glass Casket here, maybe the one that's got the mammoth under it. And that'll get us a Nettlecyst out. Like, our Emry can just rebuy the casket next turn anyway, if absolutely required. Okay, they didn't have that last turn, so they top decked it, and now they concede. Imagine playing a luck-based card, and then angrily conceding the game when it doesn't go your way. Ah, I didn't win the lottery. I concede. Okay. So what was that? So that was a win. A loss against Merfolk, and then a win against Mono Green and Arcanist. They did. If we can keep that up, we're chilling. If I can win 2 out of every 3 games against aggro, and continue to win 3 out of every 3 against Gandalf, we've just got, like, casually the best deck in the whole of Historic. No big deal. You know what? Okay, I've got a question, guys. Is there any 1 pip board wipe? Because I'm done with Nova. Nova's getting removed. Fuck Nova. Also, like, we do actually have some options for removing 9 lives that are other than Nova, right? Because we actually have Shadowspear to remove the hexproof on 9 lives. Which is kind of some interesting technology. And then, well then, it's like just some disenchant card, right? Like Fragmentize or something, maybe? Go on, lad. Fatal Push me, baby. Blast Zone is a card, yeah, but I'd have to cut one of my colourless lands. I'm not cutting an Inventors Fair or a Blinkmoth Nexus for a Blast Zone that's relevant in, like, 1 out of a million matchups. So, Blast Zone, nope. La Bomba? Yeah, but they can remove the Bomba though, right? Before we can get it off. Which is a bit, a bit spooky, I would say. It would spook me out. But these are just, like, powerful Magic cards that we have in play, aren't they? These are just good Magic the Gathering cards. How much is Thought Monitor? It is 1 to... It's 5. It's 4 if we vault. Or if we vault. I think we can do this first. Gotta hold the trail. I don't know, do I have to hold the trail, like... Do I have to do it this turn? Makes my next turns kinda shitty. Like, I lose an Emry activation? I don't know why I tapped my treasure vault for mana. It's like just muscle memory at this point now. Okay, so now we've got the spike going, and we can fetch a assist next turn if we want. Those are good draws. The vault just for sacking to Oswald. You can use the treasures to get damage off of Nettle Cyst. You can use the treasures to cast a Jegantha as well. Alright. Hold the trail. Is 1 mana. Sack the spike is 2 mana. Get assist out. Equip the assist, it's 4 mana, we can leave up 1. We'll have the... Yeah. Boink. We just want to make sure we're holding up Rebuke here, huh? So we'll have to not attack with 1 creature. Okay, please tell me token artifacts can be used. They can. Oh my god, I had the hole in play. Yeah, I could have attacked
People
for
arrive, I'm back,
Oh.
adds CROKEYZ.
Wait. I could have attacked with everything. What the hell am I doing, man? I know. Okay. I normally don't make that mistake, but that was weird. Okay, Shadowspear is like obviously insane against Cat Oven. Caskets, man. So caskets are actually, they're not like insanely good. I think we can maybe just stick with just the 2. Dude, every time I see a Binding the Old Gods in Jund Food, I just cringe, man. I cringe. Yeah, another use for the Treasure Vault tokens is that you can sack them to Fiddlebender, huh? This second casket, like, main, it feels like it's made a huge difference. Like, a lot more of a difference than one card should ever really make. But I guess when you're using, like, 4 tutors and 4 recursive spells, that even having one extra copy is gonna play like it's more than one extra copy, huh? That makes sense, I guess. You played against someone using ECD LFS? You see, that's just like... I mean, you're just trying to lose at that point, aren't you? Stuck in the Stone Age? I'll take a land, please. Kinda pog. How is that so lucky, dude? What are you talking about? Nothing to do with luck. I didn't add like 21 lands to my deck so that I could not draw them, you know? They're in my deck for a reason. So that I can use them to cast my magic spells. Alright, opponent really needs to stop giving me cards. With the Sentinel, it's just yikes. Just pay the 1, dude. They just drew me into a 3rd land. Sometimes when things like this happens, chat, I simply kick W. Boom. They didn't even spend the mana, man. They gave me a card and then didn't use the mana? What the hell?
This is great banter. It really is.
We do need to remove this squirrel boy though, no cap. Okay, combo. Wrong choice though, my friend. Incorrect decision. You know what? I might actually sack my Esper Sentinel here. For a casket. You know, because opponent will probably sack the squirrel to the oven. And then there'll be nothing under our casket, and then we can sack the casket next turn to fetch assist. If they don't make a food, then I mean that's also fine. Now we can get Emry and Shadowspear down here. Deck is completely fucked up, man. There is literally only one type of deck that can beat us. Mad. Everything else just gets completely steamrolled. Alright, from 90% to top 1200, the climb continues. Are you trying to play Legacy? Well, I mean, isn't that the aim? Isn't the aim of a Magic deck to try and play a format older than the one that you're currently playing? You know? If you're trying to make a standard deck, then just make a historic deck and play it in standard and you'll win a lot, right? If you're playing historic, just make a modern deck and play it in historic and you'll win a lot. Easy. Okay. Do we keep the Fair or the Nexus? Eh. Don't really need Nexus this early, huh? Might be able to get some nice life off of this. Is this Merfolk again? It kind of looks like it is, right? Could be like Simic Flash. Yeah. So this could be bad actually. At least this game one looks bad because I actually can't remove a my deck cannot remove a Wicked Wolf. Or whatever the wolf is called. Sultai? The student cost was paid. The student cost was paid... Why? Why would the student cost be paid? Do we ever just slam to portable holes here just to get for damage? I can play hole monitor. May swing for 5. What? Wait, how did I even count that wrong? My cards cost 1. Like they're free. I don't even understand how I did that wrong. That's weird. Looks like opponent. What are they playing, man? Is this like Salty Hullbreaker Horror? Do we put the spike on the Sentinel for 1 more damage? Or do we put the Nettle Cyst on the Sentinel for some taxis? And one less damage but more taxis? Or 1 damage? I'll be honest, I kinda want the 1 damage. Wait, I can also crack my... Oh no, cracking my vault doesn't do anything, huh? A very interesting situation. Okay, I'll do the tax. Why not? I mean, 3 life, 2 life. What's the difference, dude? This would be like an insane time to have the Blinkmoth Nexus, huh? This is why we added 1 Blinkmoth Nexus, because it's gassier. Sadly, our Inventors Fair cannot find it. So this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we crack the Fair next turn, we'll have 2 mana. I'm not sure that like guarantees any lethal. If we had 3 left over, we could pretty much guarantee lethal with a Blackstaff. What the hell is the opponent doing, man? Just absolute do nothing Salty, man. Insane. Utter do nothing. Alright, are we just bringing everything in here? Like, all the gusts, all the disputes, all the vetoes? Casket seems whatever. We can go to... I'm always a little bit scared of going to 0 holes, but I'll go to 1. Shadowspear, I mean that's whatever too. I guess I'll preemptively bring in the Cage and the Spellbomb. So Spellbomb, like one of these 2 cards is going to be bad. The Spellbomb will be good if they're playing like Ramp to Hullbreaker Horror. And the Cage should be good if they're playing Ultimatum, right? If they're playing Ultimatum, the Cage will not stop them casting spells, but it'll stop them putting threats into play that are not just planeswalkers, which we don't really care about. Did the opponent play any interaction? They paid the student cost on a Baleful Mastery. Alright, so we have one Crypt, one Cage, and one Crypt, one Cage, one Spellbomb. And to be honest, two of those three cards are going to suck in this matchup. But we just don't really know what we're playing against yet, so... Got to hedge a little bit. Quandrix's Apprentice. Cool. Wait, I can gust this thing, and then if they put it on the top, it'll be forced to the bottom, huh? That's kind of funny. Opponent's playing standard over there. Sadly, we're also kind of playing standard with this hand. I've still got no, like, we need to find out what they're actually doing with all this mana. So, like, even if we're getting, like, farmed in this game, we're gonna have to, like, wait and see and try and make them cast whatever shit they're trying to spend this mana on. Surely it's not just gonna be, like, some crisis. My money is on Horror. Like, this has to, like, all the Harvests and Considers has to be a Horror deck. Do you play other games? Yeah, a little bit. Mostly I've been playing like Super Auto Pets and chess recently. But I've played a lot of like Dota and CS in my time. Divide by Zero? Oh, it's a liar deck. Ah, right. I see. I see.
Oi, croak dab.
Oi. Oi, mate. Okay, so do we play the Sisters or the Thought Monitor? I mean, you gotta try and make your Thought Monitor not cost 4, huh? You gotta make an attempt. Okay. The fair is kinda cool here. I mean, I'm gonna be a little pissed if we lose to this deck. But liar, 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 huh? Am I gonna have to use Inventors Fair to get a Crypt? Kind of upsets me if that's the case. Sadly, Cage doesn't do anything because... yeah. Containment the Breach, by the way. Okay, Liar kinda nutty with Abundant Harvest though. God damn. Excuse me. They just bounce it or breach it? Well, I can't take Cage because they've got a fucking Containment Breach in their hand, guys. Are you insane? Eliminate versus Thought Monitor? Peppy laugh. So Gust on Containment Breach would exile it, right? It doesn't actually go back on the top of the deck, hopefully. Dude, I don't know how we beat this Liar, man. Very nice that they bricked. It looks like it's quite hard for them to kill my Thought Monitor, though. Most of their removal spells miss on it, which is nice. Okay, so they're obviously going to eliminate the Nettlecyst creature. So I could attack with a Nettlecyst creature, but I also kind of want to just attack with a Thought Monitor. And I don't want to let them double block with the birds. So I guess we play this other one and equip the other one, huh? Moving up, assist is cast and eliminate on yourself. I mean, it is, but they've got 4 eliminates. Like none of my I literally can't. My deck cannot remove Liar, so none of my creatures that die to eliminate are gonna survive for the rest of this game. So I think cast and eliminate on myself to kill 1 bird and help us get through a little bit faster with this Thought Monitor. This is like the only way to win, right? How else do I win? I have to get through these 2 birds and one-shot them before they kill me. And they have this Hall of the Storm Giants, so... Bit spooky, bit spooky. I do have 1 portable hole that can remove this 1/1, potentially. Top deck portable hole lethal? Og? One mana, surveil 1, draw 2. This is actually... Two mana, surveil 2, draw 4 is pretty gas. Shadowspear is in the sideboard. Okay, it's looking like the one-off portable hole might actually be lethal. Maybe? They've still got 2 more lands they can put into play here. Or 1, sorry. One-off portable hole. Okay. It's not a hole, but it's a decent start. These cards are not portable hole. I repeat, not portable hole. Yeah, opponent, please don't kill me. No, don't make me die to having no trample, man. Please? Please? All the gas to the bottom of the deck, please. Thank you, Calendric's Apprentice. Okay. That's a growth spiral, draw 3. All the gas to the bottom, please, baby. Okay, double brick. That's 6 non-lands to the bottom of the deck. Is this the ultimate eliminate punish? Are we about to sneak a win here? Eliminate, what a shitty card. Good game. Wait, did I win? Did you win? Easy. I'm extremely happy with where our deck is at the moment. Jegantha. Keep. Sounds a bit nutty, isn't it? A little bit nutty. Imagine adding Mox Sapphire or Mox Ruby to your deck when you can just play Mox Amber and have both. Sapphire and Ruby, those are the correct Moxes, right? Just showing off my vintage Magic knowledge, no big deal. I've just completely banged it. So this is an interesting question, chat. Is this an Oswald Fiddlebender, or is this a Metallic Rebuke hold? This is an obvious Oswald. It was a trick question, you failed. They just slammed the Kava directly into the casket. I kick L at this. Absolute kick L. Alright, we sack the Mox. We sack the Mox, we fetch an Esper Sentinel. We activate Emry. We fetch a Glass Casket. We cast the Casket. We say no attacks, we hold up counterspell, we pass the turn. We hit him with an oops. I missed 1 damage. Or did I? Why not attack? Because now we can still counter. Then we don't. If I attack for 1 there, then I'd have to counter like a removal spell, right? Like a single target removal, or else it will take me off my counter. Which seems kind of awful. Not worth it to just to deal 1 damage. Our deck is absolutely fucking broken. Okay. Seems kind of good. Allow me to just tutor for my Esper Sentinels. Unfortunately, we actually have to counter a single target removal on Jegantha here. On Emry. Alright, that was absolutely broken. Seems good. Easy single player game? What do you mean? They cast two 2-mana 5/5s. It's not my fault they got dismantled. But I think against Niv. So I think we won all 4 holes, right? Can we get rid of the caskets though? Maybe like 3 holes and 1 casket, huh? Just so that we can have one to pod into if we need it. Because we won't be able to pod into the holes every time, but we can fetch a hole most of the time though. I don't think we'll have space in the deck for 4 holes and a casket after we bring in our counters and things too though. Spellbomb? Bounce on Niv seems like significantly worse than just countering it. Shadowspear? Okay, wait, Crypt can go. What's the last cut though? Tell you what, dude, we haven't drawn an Ingenious Smith in like 10 games. I forgot it was even in our deck. It kinda has to be Shadowspear, right? Like, what else can you cut here? Apart from this, maybe the spike. Excuse me. I'm not sure what the cut's supposed to be, but it's either spike or Shadowspear, I think. So Treasure Vault, Blue Pathway, or Treasure Vault Spire gives us turn 2 counter, but they can actually get one of their creatures down first, huh? I mean, this hand kind of sucks, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This would be a lot better if this land wasn't fucking tapped, but... That is just the biggest land of my entire life. Basic mountain? What? Throw in a Quandrix Cultivator? I mean, honestly, I think that would make our deck slightly worse. Okay, we just milled no artifacts and all of our counters. Good job, Emry, you fucking clown. Emry actively, like, attempts to make me lose sometimes. Bit annoying. Bit awkward there, we can't quite hold up counter if I play Oswald. Imagine playing a luck-based card and complaining because you ain't winning the lottery. Okay. Imagine, fuck you.
Haven't played since before midnight. Hunt meta still shit.
Meta still shit. Standard is pretty much just the same as what it was. Historic is like incredibly fun right now though. Highly recommend a little bit of historic action. Mox. Mox, Fiddlebender. No counter available with Mox, huh? Does that mean we take the staff? Not really. We probably should take the land. But Mox is good with Fiddlebender though. Mox is probably better than the land actually. Yeah, I'll take the Mox. The Mox means that I don't actually need to counter a removal spell on the Sentinel. Because if I take the staff, I pretty much have to... I'll tap a land, play the staff, I pretty much have to counter a single target removal spell. Otherwise, if I let them kill the Sentinel, then they'll get to untap and I won't actually have the counter available. Which is a shame. You can't replay Vault with Emry, sadly. That would be like utterly broken. Emry's already quite good enough, I think. Imagine Emry could replay Urza's Saga. I don't think I can counter, man. They can do land Clarion, right? Which is just kind of bad for us. Okay, they got rid of Jegantha, that's interesting. 1, 2, 3. So Thought Monitor would be 4 and would have 1 counter spell available. Or we can or we can go for a hole on the Kavu. Hole on Kavu would give us 2 counters available actually. That seems kinda good. Okay, so only 1 counter, huh? So I'm a bit scared of Clarion. Which means I probably have to actually play this spear. Yeah, I have to play the spear and equip it to the smith. It's the same problem as we've had, like, kind of all game here, where a single target removal on the Sentinel just fucking takes me off of my thing. We should be fine from next turn, though. But what? Just ate my Thought Monitor, what a bish. I drew another Thought Monitor. Actually can't really cast it though, can we? Do I need to be able to use both counters? Can I use both counters even if I play the monitor? Play it. I've got 2, I've got 3, I've got 4, 5, 6 mana. Okay. We also get a life, basically, for casting this, because we get another counter on the smith here. I mean, Portable Hole is just free card, smile. Our deck is just too good. Too good. Double counter up, yep. Alright, chat. I think we've got there, guys. I think the deck is now borderline tier 0. Ecuador! Ecuador!